Today is Thursday, December 21st, day 0 of 75 Hard. So today we start a new series, and this is actually more about mental toughness. It's not me giving you my expertise on how to be mentally tough, because quite honestly, that's something I've struggled with my entire life. I typically look for any reason to quit something when it gets hard. I can be pushed by external factors, but I don't really, or I should say I haven't been overly successful at motivating myself for things. So that's where I introduced to you 75 Hard. And if you've never heard about this, this is a mental toughness discipline program. It is not a physical fitness program, not a diet program, even though those items are components of it. What it is a series of tasks that you must do every single day for 75 days straight. All right, from the time you wake up in the morning to when you go to bed, you must complete these 5 things. If you fall short of in any way any of these 5 things, you must then start over from day 1. It doesn't matter if you're at day 74 and you fail one of your tasks, you have to start over. Okay? So this gets people trained in the mindset of how to do both the little and the big things every day consistently, even when it's boring, even when it's tough, even when it conflicts with other plans and other things. That's why it's called 75 Hard. So this is a book and program put out by Andy-Frisella. This is a tactical guide to winning the war with yourself. He proposes that the reason why so many people fail at things, quit things, aren't successful is because they haven't done the first thing first. And that is win the battle of your mind. For the greater exodus, there's going to be a lot of temptations. There's going to be a lot of hardships, just like the first one. And if we, as the body, are not mentally tough, if we are not prepared and have not practiced overcoming adversity, putting ourselves through hardships, then we are going to be very inclined to return to Egypt, much like those in the first Exodus did. So that is why I am going to be sharing with you in this series my journey, mine and my wife's journey, going through 75 Hard. Like I said, we're not approaching this series as though we're experts in things and you should learn from us. No, it's going to be very raw, very real, and pretty much accountability for us to every day check in and post something and just let everyone know that we have accomplished our tasks. Most videos won't be long. This will probably be the longest video over all of them, but my goal is to post a video every single day for 75 days in conjunction with what we're doing with the 75 Hard program. So stand by. I've got a whiteboard back here. Let me show you what the tasks are that have to be done every single day. All right, here is my whiteboard. For 75 Hard, there are what Andy Frisella in his book calls his 5 critical tasks. These are the things that you absolutely must get done every single day. First one is your diet, and stick to it. Water consumption. 2 45-minute non-consecutive workouts. I'll talk about that in a second. 10 pages of reading and a progress picture. Okay, these are the 5 tasks. So all 5 of these need to be completed every single day. Your diet, he doesn't specify which diet you should choose. He says pick one and stick to it the whole time. So what my wife and I have decided to do, no wheat of any kind. No bread, no crackers, no cereal, no cakes, no donuts, nothing like that for the entire time. That's something we've been wanting to cut out of our diet anyway. Had some friends share some research that they've read, different books and things that go through the history of how our nation has genetically modified wheat and crossbred it to the point to where the wheat we have now, even in your whole wheat, healthy, whatever bread, is actually full of foreign substances and compounds and proteins that were never designed to exist and never existed before 30, 40 years back. That's why there's an explosion of gluten intolerance, health problems, and things. It can all be tied back to wheat. So we're going to completely cut that out. Something that Andy does require as part of his diet is no alcohol of any kind. Not even wine with dinner, not a beer with your friends, nothing like that. We already don't drink, so that's not a huge deal for us, but it is something that is required as part of his program. No alcohol for 75 days. In addition, we are going to avoid processed sugars and anything that has added sugar to it. We will go with less than or equal to 2 grams of added sugar. That will allow like peanut butter and some things, but we'll be choosing sugar-free options. I know, still not the best, but just some things where we're not going to be getting a lot of carbs through this process. That's kind of the big thing. We're not going strict keto on it, but we are doing without those things. All right, so that's our diet. That's what we're going to stick to throughout the entire process. No wheat, no crackers, no cake, no donuts, nothing, no bread. So if we fail at any time, we have to start over. All right? Water. It is required by 75 Hard that you drink 1 gallon of water per day. 1 gallon, that is roughly double the recommended amount, about 16 cups of water. I have a Yeti, a 32 ounce, so 1 quart. I'm going to fill this up 4 times. Excuse me, drink through it. No ice. That way the entire volume of my Yeti is liquid water that I'll be drinking. All right, number 3. This for us is going to be the hardest one because right now we do not work out at all. We have the best intentions, but good intentions are bricks that pave you know what. Oh, excuse me, I just decided to have a choking fit there, so got my coughing out of the way. Good thing I have my water on standby to help me with that. Anyway, the workout. This is going to be the hardest for us. We don't work out at all right now, but part of the program is every day you need to complete 2 45-minute workouts. The workouts are not to be consecutive. Can't do it back to back. There has to be some type of time gap between the workouts, and at least one of them, could be both, but one of them must be outside. No matter the weather, no matter the time of year. We're starting winter right now, so that's going to be really cold, but that's okay. This is not 75 easy. It is 75 hard. So we are going to be doing a ruck every single day. My wife and I are going to throw on our packs and we are going to go because we are participating in the Refuge Ruckus this year. All right, so that is hosted by Caleb House, I believe Grindstone Ministries, Refuge Medical, Bear Independent. That's the guy who runs all those organizations. We're going to set up a booth with our leather company, and we are going to participate in the ruck. So every day, we're going to strap on our packs, and we're going to go for a walk, and we're going to get accustomed to carrying around that pack. All right, we'll walk through woods. We have some woods out here. We'll walk on pavement. We'll walk on sidewalks. We'll walk anywhere that we can. May not start out full weight on our packs, but get up to where we need to be. But it doesn't matter. We're going to keep moving for 45 minutes. And then when we come inside, we're going to do mostly like body weight and hip workouts. So we're not lifting heavy weights since we're going from no working out to working out. We're just going to be manipulating our own body weight. A lot of push-ups, a lot of crunches, a lot of things on a mat on the ground with stuff. My wife's been gathering some workouts and things like that that we are going to do. Might change that up a little bit. Might do some stuff outside, but for sure the ruck every single day. No matter if it's pouring rain, no matter if it's cold, no matter if there's snow, we're going to go out every day and we're going to do this. 10 pages of reading. This should be not like poetry, not fiction, not a novel. So it's nonfiction, entrepreneurial, or personal growth type reading. So I've got a few books that I bought a while back that I just never got around to reading. So I'm going to start reading Developing the Leader Within Yourself by John C. Maxwell. My wife will probably read 75 Hard to start with, and then we have quite a few other books to choose from. You have to completely go through one book before you start another one. So the progress picture, this is something we are not going to post online for modesty purposes, but this will be something for us. But we will show you where those little files are saved on our computer to show that we are actually doing this. This is one of the little things. All right, it'll be a motivation for us to start, and it'll be a good comparison to see what we look like at the start of this compared to that at the end. But it is one of the small things, and whether it's the big things for us, that's the workout. That's the big thing, or whether it's the small thing of simply taking a picture of your progress that day, you have to account for all of that to be mentally tough. And so that's what this program tries to teach. Like I said, today is day 0. We are starting this tomorrow. All right, so that'll be, December 22nd. Oh, I've got a calendar right here. December 22nd, that is day 1, which means day 75 will be Tuesday, March the 5th. So that is just a couple days before the Refuge Ruckus starts. So 75 Hard seems like a great time, like this is a great time to do it so that we can learn to be mentally tough. And mental toughness is a key to being successful in other areas of your life. So that's why we're doing this. And we are going to share our journey with you. Like I said, it'll mostly just be a check-in each day. That we will record something. I can't guarantee I'll get videos posted every single evening before we go to bed, but we will get those out to you as quickly as we can, just for some accountability out there. I'll go over, what we ate that day, check, yes, we did this, here's our workouts, yes, we read, show you where the files are on the computer. You can kind of see, all right, we took our pictures, we're good to go. How are we feeling that day? What our mental state is like? Are we sore? Are we hurting? All these things we're going to share with you. So we invite you to join us on this journey as we are learning how to be mentally tough. And if it's something that I find beneficial, I will encourage you to maybe do the program also. But I'll have to let you know how it turns out at the very end. Well, brothers and sisters, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you for joining me for Greater Exodus Prep. Shalom.